Ya estamos. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. We are on the air. We are live inside the house. As you can see, this is
we are live.
Different situation. Okay. ¿No te gusta? No, no me gusta que me obligues. So today.
Deep breath.
Deep breath, right? Yeah.
Deep breath.
It seemed like DJW de Nueva York. Se llama DJ en
Como yo, DJ Sol.
Claro, DJ Sol, DJW, dos potencias se saludan. I was saying that our neighbor sometimes usually puts on cumbia and like discotheque music, nightclub music. And sometimes, like today, he's put on Argentinian folk music. Like he's trying to gain my sympathy. No, I don't want to listen to it so loudly. Play, right?
Yes.
At the neighbor.
Let's do it.
Let's play some chill folklore. We're gonna play Abel Fleury. We've played him before. Beautiful, tranquila guitar music.
Okay, let's have a mate to relax and connect with good things.
You know, that relaxed, I think, even our neighbor, because everything got quiet. We play a little Fleury y bajan a guaraní, ¿no? Tocamos un poco de Fleury y bajan el volumen de guaraní. Tranquilo. Sí. Fue tremendo. Vinimos acá corriendo, porque a veces el señor vecino de noche pone la música al está de nuevo. A veces viene por la tarde, tardecita, como que se están calentando y sigue hasta la noche. A veces no. Y hoy venía como que desde mediodía, pero no a un volumen alto, como tranqui, a ver cuándo lo va a poner al palo. Y justo cuando hablamos de, bueno, pongamos la cosa para la transmisión, el tipo, bueno. So we were talking about our neighbor and his music, and sometime
live, because it was like 3 minutes ago.
It was right before we started the broadcast. Yeah. And what happened was we're getting ready in our usual spot, and we're talking about the music. Like, are people going to hear it? And I said, no, it's not going to bother me, because sometimes the noise throws me off. He's going to hear it. And right then he it's like he heard us, and he went like this.
Boom.
And Horacio Guarani said, "Si se calla el cantor." Bueno, a veces queremos que se calle un poco el cantor. So,
Quique Pedregal.
Quique, vecino.
Listo, no lo mencionamos más.
Que le gusta, ya fue vecino. Se durmió, me parece. Ojalá. Vamos a tocar un tema, no sé si está mi hermano escuchando, que me pidió un tema. My brother requested a song, I think yesterday, day before, yesterday, by Heitor Villa-Lobos. And this is a Brazilian guitar composer that we have talked about and played several times already. Beautiful guitar music. We talked about my cousin's wedding. I played Villa-Lobos at his wedding. Preludio de Heitor Villa-Lobos. Muy lindo. We're going to play Villa-Lobos Prelude number 1.
That's really alive, like energetic. Yeah.
That makes sense. Or even this one. That one could work. Yeah, but this one is like, I play, you know, it's such a great piece. I haven't played that for years. And
Your brother thanks you.
Thank you. You're welcome, Jonah. I looked at it today. It's one of those pieces that you learn it and then you can pretty much play it.
Bueno, todo esto en español, vamos rapidito. Es una canción como muy energética. Me imagino a la novia corriendo al altar porque el tipo se le escapa, entonces no, vamos rápido.
Claro, y por eso le dije que nunca lo toqué en un casamiento, en la ceremonia. Otros temas de Villa-Lobos, más melódicos, aprendes y lo podés tocar. No es común en el repertorio de la guitarra que sea así. No es un tema técnicamente difícil de tocar. Quizás musicalmente...
No es rápido.
No, pero es muy guitarrístico. No se nota si no estás tocando. No sos... There are pieces on guitar that sound easier that are very hard to play. This one sounds hard, but it's easy to play. So we love Villa-Lobos because he composed for the guitar in this way that sounds great, but usually it fits very well on the instrument.
Good.
And that is like made for guitar, that piece. But it sounds like Chopin. It sounds like this concert pianist just like Liszt or Chopin just like banging away. A mí me suena como la música de Chopin o de Liszt, como virtuoso, un solo de piano así, de música clásica. Bueno, es lindo.
Iba a hacer una pregunta.
Sí, pregúntame.
¿Por qué los guitarristas tienen que tocar de memoria?
Guitarists have to play by memory, or why do we tend to play by memory?
Your brother is sending me things I don't get, like Lish.
Play on words on his name or something. It's my brother. My brother is going to be appearing on this space. We don't know when, but eventually. Mi hermano, que misteriosamente manda mensajes, va a aparecer en este espacio, en este programa. So, why do guitarists play by memory? An easy instrument for reading music and playing music off the page, for sight reading. You know sight reading? Leer a primera vista?
Sí.
So the piano is very good for sight reading, that instrument, right? You can write the notes exactly where they go, and there are some pianists that can just put a new piece of music on the page and play it like nothing. Because they are good pianists and they're good sight readers, but also because the instrument itself is made for that. Lo voy a decir en español. La guitarra es un... Ah, qué lindo. El piano sí, es un instrumento que está hecho para que todo lo que está en la página esté muy obviamente en el instrumento y se puede entender. Entonces, un pianista agarra una partitura y toca sin nada, sin haberlo visto. A ver, ese pianista tiene que ser muy habilidoso, pero el mismo instrumento se presta para ese tipo de cosas. Papel, partitura, notas, dedos. Como que está todo muy en su lugar. En cambio, la guitarra es un misterio. Vos me das un papel a mí y me quedo así y digo, a ver esto. Porque, por ejemplo, esta nota, un sol. Guitarist, you give me a written piece of music and I look at it and I'm not like the pianist that I might look at it and say, what is this? And I might sit down with the guitar and try to figure out what I see on the page, even though I know how to read music. And one of the reasons for that is on the piano, you have the note G and it's just one key. For that particular G in that place is only one. And on guitar, look, G, 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 G. 4 places to play the exact same note. So right there, it's complicated. Like a builder, right?
Well, 2.
And then we build, and then we are the inspector, and we go through and we find everything that's wrong with the construction, and we tell the builder, you have to rebuild that. That thing that you took 7 weeks to build, you have to rebuild it. And then we go and rebuild it. And then when it's all final, está bueno, ¿no?
Sí. Qué buena pregunta que hice.
Qué buena pregunta que hiciste. ¿Cómo hacemos los guitarristas para tocar un tema de música escrita desde la partitura? Primero, somos detectives. Misterio, ¿qué pasa acá? Entendemos qué pasó. Segundo, actuamos como arquitecto, trazando todo un plan de cómo va a estar esta casa hecha. Tercero, somos el albañil o el de construcción que viene y pone todo. Y último, viene el inspector, que también tenemos que ponernos en rol de inspector y ver todas las fallas con la construcción. Y decirle al albañil, vos acá hiciste toda una pared que no sirve.
No sirve.
Aunque te tomó 7 semanas hacerlo, tenés que romperlo y hacerlo de nuevo en otra ciudad. La casa, a esta altura ya memorizamos la música. Pasaron tantas cosas, tantas semanas, tantos meses que ¿para qué el papelito? Sí, ya está todo acá y acá. That's why guitarists play from memory. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Watching us. ¿Tenemos pedidos?
Espera, Rojedad se está riendo
¿Ah, sí?
de lo que estamos...
Bueno, Rojedad, vamos a decirla, es Natalia Martínez, que pronto va a estar en un dúo virtual acá. Hola, Natalia. ¿Cómo
That's
estás?
like Bach with bandoneon.
But I imagine that you guys have some similar issues to guitarists because your instrument is also very crazy. The buttons do not have any logical order. A los bandoneonistas me parece que también les pasa algo parecido que a nosotros. Difícil. Bach ya es complicado, así que... Bueno, ¿qué
Pero
más?
para los bandoneonistas sí leen. No conozco muchos bandoneonistas, or any, que no lean.
Ah, mirá. Muy bien. Muy interesante. Entonces, por ahí la pregunta, el comentario de Amy es interesante porque, claro. So, that was an interesting comment from Sol. You're on a roll today.
Yeah.
You're doing good. That bandoneon, as much as I said it's complicated like guitar, it doesn't have an order. Bandoneon players tend to read all the time. They always have a music stand and a piece of paper in front of them. So maybe the bandoneon is like sort of a mix between guitar and piano. It has some of the issues of each. I don't know. There's another issue with guitarists that a lot of us play by ear because...
Pero leer de primera vista no es muy común en bandoneón, no como en piano. I don't know, but they keep reading. I mean, they are always with the shitting.
Let me say the whole thing in English too. So the comment was that bandoneon players don't sight read the way pianists do. And
Okay.
what I said was, so that's interesting clarification because they don't sight read the way a pianist does, but they do tend to keep reading. They hold on to the paper. So the difference is the bandoneon player gets the piece of paper like the guitar player and go, and then they play looking at the paper and they need the paper.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there's just a different process for their instrument for us.
Okay.
Because sight reading is like what many pianists can do. I'm not saying every pianist does this with every piece of music, but it is the instrument, one of the instruments that I think is best suited for sight reading. It means the first time you've ever seen a piece of music, you just play it. That's sight reading. A primera vista. We're having a very interesting conversation about music today.
5:25, we have a guest.
We have a guest.
Yes.
Especially, this is my first student showcase.
Yes.
And I have a student named William Sullivan who studies tango guitar, and he agreed.
On Facebook,
Okay.
Sorry for...
Hoy tenemos la primera muestra de un alumno mío, mi alumno William, que estudia tango y va a tocar el vals Romance de Barrio. And I should mention that William, I live in Argentina and William lives in the United States. And he takes a weekly lesson with me. We've been doing it for years and we do online lessons, and I love teaching online. They're different. You do the lesson differently. You have different tools, but I have many students that I teach online, and it's a fun way to learn. It's actually, with all the tools we have. No, William vive en Estados Unidos, yo vivo en Argentina, y hace años que hacemos esto de las clases online, no solamente a partir de la cuarentena. Y disfruto mucho. Se puede aprender mucho tocando online. Así que vamos, William, Romance de Barrio, música maestro. All right, William, thank you. Muy bien, mi alumno.
Yay.
Gracias, William. So we'll talk about that in next week's lesson. Tenemos, I'm going to keep the computer going because today's sing-along,
yes,
we're going to get some help. Sometimes people comment, usually our family members, about our singing and the sing-along.
Well,
and
let's be honest, my family members.
And I have to say, this is not about us singing. This is about you singing at home, and we encourage you and we help you along. So don't listen to us. Listen to yourselves. Today we're going to sing. En español. Recibimos comentarios, muchos, más que nada de nuestros familiares.
Solamente de nuestros familiares, y cuando decimos nuestros, decimos míos, porque los de él son hermosos y jamás dirían nada.
Que comentan cómo cantamos, cómo no cantamos. Y bueno, es una canción entre todos. No es para que ustedes nos escuchen, es para que canten en sus casas y nosotros acompañamos.
Y es para que ustedes digan, si esta perra puede cantar y sale públicamente, yo puedo también.
Bueno.
Esta perra yo, ¿no?
Y yo me incluyo porque, a ver, no soy cantor. Yo acompaño una guitarra y
calor?
Bueno, no sé, me estoy bronceando, me parece. I think I'm getting a tan in here because we moved into this part of the house very quickly because of our loud neighbor, and we set up like a floodlight here, and I think I'm gonna do some sunbathing.
All photography studio.
Are you back there? I don't see you. Yeah.
Okay, let's sing.
Vamos a cantar Se dice de mí con la ayuda de Tita Merello. We're gonna sing Se dice de mí with the help of Tita Merello, and we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock Argentina time. Nos vemos mañana a las 5 de la tarde.
Se dice con Luis, con Pedro, con Juan.
Lo que muchos quieren ser quien nunca quieren suspiran y se mueren cuando piensan en mi amor.
Y no me gusta
Y pega soy.
Pongámosle, ¿qué es eso? No me enteré. En el amor, yo solo sé que amando un hit, que cada día, cuando pensé, cuando no hablar, y murmurar, y remurar, más la cantidad que Dios me dio, más mujer. Me despidió.
Y no dirán que me engrupí porque modesta siempre fui. Yo soy
Un aplauso, Tita, de amor. Así se canta. Bueno, y nos vemos mañana a las 5. Chao, cuídense. We'll see you tomorrow at 5. Stay home.